Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. I'm back out at the sports complex. We got snow still and almost no wind, and the sun is shining. And I was like, man, I got to fly 2 airplanes today. I got gloves on to try and protect my hands, and I'm base layered up. I got like 4 layers of clothes on to try to stay warm because it is only 20 degrees out here. But luckily, since there's like almost no wind, it's like no wind chill. So I'm taking advantage of it. We got the Ultimate 3D by E-flite out here. I also had the OMP Challenger out here. Both of them set up with the Dubro skis. The Ultimate on the snow park or the park flyer skis, and the Challenger on the regular, I think they call them their snowbird skis or whatever. But anyways, I have all that stuff linked down in the description box. I'm excited to get these things in the air and see how they do. Let's get them in the air and have some fun. Get my hat turned around. It's so bright out here. I can barely tell that anything's happening on the screen, but I can see I can see the little bar rolling. I see there's people on. I do appreciate it, guys. I did want to mention that if you guys are wanting those stickers that I'm going to give out on the February 1st, you got to get signed up on Patreon. There's been a few people, but I just want to make sure nobody misses out. Just a limited supply of them stickers. We're going to start out with the Ultimate 3D today. And I got it in middle rates. What little bit of wind we got's coming from the north, that direction. So that's why the planes are facing that way. I've not flown with these gloves like this, so I'm trying to get a good feel here. Might have to go to high rates to feel comfortable with the gloves because it's kind of limiting the amount of movement I can do. So I don't know how squirrely that'll make it feel, but here we go, high rates. Oh, okay. It didn't turn like I thought it was going to. So we had to work away from me. You see the sun down at this end. That's why I'm flying kind of to the north of me. The bottom of that wing just looks super awesome with the checkerboard. Taking it to the invert. About a little over half throttle. Woo-hoo! That was super close and low. It's super important not to panic when you're flying inverted. I did that not too long ago with my Edge 540 that I got from Arrows, and put that thing right in the ground. Especially when you're that close to yourself, just let it go on by. If you're gonna panic, wait till it's past you. So if you're gonna crash, don't crash into yourself. I'm getting more and more used to this airplane. It's taking me a while though. This one's doesn't fly exactly like most of my airplanes, so it's taken me a while to get used to it. But I love it. I can tell you that. It is fun to fly. Trying to get used to that knife edge. It's wanting to go towards that lamp post over there, or electrical post, and I don't want to go towards it, so I keep turning early. Little touch and go with the skis. One of the most fun things to do with skis. A little skip across the snow and take back off. Of course, this airplane's really fun without the skis, but had to do a couple of those little touch and goes. I noticed I could hear somebody in the background. Somebody drove up to see what was going on. A little bit of down elevator to make the roll a little slower. So this is the one I flew way too long last time. Let's bring it in and see what the timer's saying. Says I got a minute left, but we're going to end it there. Throttle cut. And then it's a little bit hard to read in the sun through the bag. I know the Challenger's down on the found it. Here we go. Take it just a second to switch over, and we'll start it off in high rates too, just so my fingers don't have to move so far. All right. That'll cut off. This one definitely flies the way I expect it to. Still to this day, man, I tell you, the stick form RC airplanes just fly so good. Even though this is a plug and play balsa, it still feels like it's home, you know, scratch built almost. It flies so good. Very happy with it. Other than this airplane and the Bighorn, I don't know much about OMP. I do have that, what is it, a Slick or something? I have one other airplane, and it was crashed when I got it, so it's not great. But it's fun to fly too. It's a lot bigger than these. And so it can be its own kind of challenge. I am flying on 3S, and it's got plenty of power. This airplane came with a speed controller that would only handle 3S, and if you guys remember, I put a 4S battery in there and burnt the speed controller up, so it's got a hobby wing speed controller in it now that's capable of 4S because the motor is strong enough. And anyways, to keep it from happening again, I went ahead and put the better speed controller in there. Wasn't a lot of money, so I was like, why not? And as you can see, it still does great with 3S. It's a 3S 3300 milliamp hour battery. I think it's a HRB probably. The Ultimate, I was flying on the 4S 2200 50C battery, Smart Pack. It's a Gen 1. And this airplane, look, you can just see, I'm in high rates, and you can see how smooth it flies. Especially good today because of the low wind. We are in high rates. Let's take it down this end and do the little tumble at the top. of the stall. And a roll down. How about that? Wasn't sure if I was going to have time, but it did it. No, it's dropping. I wasn't able to hold that knife edge. Wasn't in the power early enough, so I abandoned the trick. And it's important to know when it's time to not do something. Woo. Needed a little bit more speed there. And I don't usually fly this in high rates, and I'm doing it because my fingers with the layered gloves isn't allowing my hands to move quite as much as I'm used to. But you can see it's doing really good. One thing about the resolution of my fingers not being able to move as far is causing my all my controls to be in the center of the sticks. So by that, it's actually reducing the amount of expo control my radio has, which is okay. I'm doing fine. I flew for years and years on old Futaba radios that didn't have expo, and so I got plenty of years of flying without any expo. It just makes it look so much cleaner when you have the expo taking any kind of little twitches out that your fingers might have. Let's bring it back around here and get a loop. Nice flow at the top loop. And my buddy Anthony May, he always loves it when I do it backwards. And this is a trick that I didn't used to do that much, but as you can see, I've gotten pretty used to it. I didn't do it with the Ultimate, but ooh, that sun right in my eyes. There, I think I caught it in time. Still dropping. Doing back to back here, both variants of this trick that I do. And of course you got to do touch and goes. Come on, Gary. Woo, really light touch down there, really far away. I'll take that for sure. That was beautiful. Coming in dead stick, letting the nose drop, then flaring to make it nice and soft. Almost the skis not even getting completely flat, riding on the tails of the skis. Looks really cool when you got just a little bit touching and then you take back off. That's when you know that you really brought it in soft. Wow, that was super fun, guys. I appreciate you guys watching today. Oh, take these sunglasses off. I had them on mostly to help me be able to see good. Whew. Got this layer on that it's like a scuba, comes down around my ears and everything, just to try and keep my ears warm, any kind of wind and whatnot. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching the videos and supporting the channel. Lots of people on Patreon, people joining the membership. Welcome, everybody. Make sure you're watching, if you're a member, watching for those posts that I'm putting out there now. And yeah, we're just having fun with RC on this channel. I'm dropping or posting videos every day, trying to. I did miss one about 13 days ago. That was sad. I was too sick to be out here. But I'm back out here having a good time. We're going to finish out this year strong. Try not to miss any more days. And yeah, until tomorrow, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.